story opens with Delilah, a CIA agent with the code name Banshee. Her boss sits across from her, recounting the story of her father, Jeremy. Jeremy, also a CIA agent, went on a mission with a man named Caleb. They both betrayed everyone, selling crucial information to the Russians, which sent shockwaves through the CIA. In response, the CIA dispatched a special ops agent named Anthony to deal with them. Anthony quickly located them, and a shootout ensued. Anthony killed Jeremy and injured Caleb, who then managed to escape. No one has seen Caleb since, and the CIA has been searching for him. Delilah Sr. tells her all this because everyone knows Jeremy was Delilah's father, and they all suspect Delilah might follow in his footsteps. Everyone is questioning her loyalty. After hearing this, Delilah asserts that she will do no such thing and vows to prove them all wrong. She then confronts her senior, saying, "Whatever you've told me, I don't think it's the whole truth. I'm going to find out the truth, and I'll bring it to light." With that, she leaves. 5 years pass. We now see Delilah as a professional hitwoman, killing people for money. She works with a man named Kronos, an expert in his field, who guides her on her missions. Delilah successfully completes one mission after another. One day, she receives a new target. As she approaches the target, she senses that something is wrong. Still, she doesn't back down. When she enters a building, she sees Anthony, accompanied by his team. Anthony has just captured the man Delilah was sent to kill. Delilah confronts him, demanding, "Hand this man over to me. I made a deal for $1 million. If I don't kill him, I'll lose all my money." Anthony replies, "We won't let you kill him so easily. But if you really want that $1 million, you'll have to do one thing for us. Go and find Caleb for us. As soon as you hand Caleb over to us, you'll get your $1 million. However, Delilah can't do that. Caleb is one of the few special people in her life. Anthony understands this and orders his men to kill her. When they start firing, Delilah retaliates and begins to escape. Kronos helps her, guiding her on how many people are there and how to get away. She keeps running, with Anthony's men still in pursuit. When Delilah finally disappears, Anthony grows suspicious. "Someone is helping Delilah," he remarks. "Find out who that man is." Meanwhile, Delilah is driving, and memories flood back. She remembers being with her father and Caleb, and all the good times the three of them shared. She realizes that the time has come for her to go to Caleb, otherwise Anthony's men will reach him first, and they'll kill him. She tells Kronos to find Caleb's location. Kronos, an excellent technician, quickly tracks Caleb down. He's living in a small place, working as a bartender. Delilah recalls everything Caleb taught her. If she's an excellent hitwoman today, Caleb played a huge role in it. Caleb taught her all the tricks. Now it's Delilah's turn to help Caleb and save him from Anthony's men, because they'll never stop until they kill him. Delilah wastes no time and reaches Caleb. Caleb is surprised to see her. "How did you remember me after so many years?" he asks. Delilah replies, "Anthony is after you. He won't leave you alone for the rest of his life, and neither will I until he kills us. So, this is the right time for us to team up and kill him. Then we can live out our remaining lives in peace." Caleb considers it for a moment, then agrees. He takes Delilah back to his house, where he lives with his daughter, Haley. As soon as Haley sees them approaching, she's shocked to see Delilah. She's not used to strangers and immediately assumes they could be dangerous. Haley quickly pulls out a gun and confronts Delilah. Caleb intervenes, explaining that Delilah isn't an enemy, but a friend. He takes the gun from Haley and they go inside. Meanwhile, Kronos is engrossed in an online game, unaware that Anthony's people are searching for him. After a while, Anthony arrives with all his men. Kronos is shocked to see them. Anthony states, "I know who you work for, and you helped him escape our clutches. This confirms you're a capable man. I want you to work for me from now on. I want to catch both Caleb and Delilah, and you can help me with this. If you help me, you'll get paid. If you don't, you can end up dead anywhere. I don't care. I kill people every day. So, now you decide, death or life." Kronos is scared by this and tells Anthony he's ready to help. They shake hands. Meanwhile, Delilah is at Caleb's house. All three of them are eating together. Haley keeps asking Delilah question after question. After a while, Caleb gets annoyed with her questions and tells her, "You're thinking too much. I'm telling you, we're not in any danger from this girl. I brought her here so she doesn't mess things up, because if she does, it could lead back to us. That's why I'm keeping her with me, so we can finish things together. Still, Haley continues her questioning. Caleb tells her to go inside. As soon as Haley leaves, Delilah talks to Caleb. She asks him, Anthony killed my father. When he died, you were with him. I want to know the whole story. What happened there, and how did my father die? Caleb thinks for a moment and says, Anthony will give you the right answer to that question. We're going to reach Anthony soon. Once we get him, you can ask him all your questions. Delilah doesn't like this answer, as she was expecting something else, but she remains silent. After a while, she adds, the CIA made up a different story. They've branded my father a traitor. That's why it's very important for me to know the truth. Caleb says, I have a daughter. If you think I'll act recklessly like you, you're wrong. I have to take every step carefully so the matter doesn't reach Haley. After saying this, he goes inside the house and brings out some files, giving them to Delilah. All the information you want is in here, he says. You'll get the answers to most of your questions. She starts looking through the files. She discovers what happened when Caleb and her father, Jeremy, were working together on a mission. They met a rich woman whose life was in danger. Dangerous people were after her, and she wanted them to be her bodyguards. Initially, they both refused. But as soon as they learned the truth, Caleb realized that this woman possessed important information. If they left her, all that information would fall into the wrong hands. So, even though they didn't want to, they had to help her. The story returns to the present, and we see Delilah, who has finished reading all the files. After going through them, she realizes that her father's dead body has never been found. Everyone is still looking for his body. She then considers that her father might still be alive, deliberately hiding from the CIA and Anthony. She talks to Caleb about this. Caleb says, your father is dead, as far as I know. So let go of that hope. If you still have questions, Anthony can answer them. They're talking when Haley comes back. Caleb says, I'm going to work. But before he leaves, he tells Delilah, anything can happen here. I think Anthony's people could come at any time. So, if they come, Haley is your responsibility. You have to keep her safe. After saying this much, he leaves for work. Just then, we see Anthony's people approaching Caleb's house. With Kronos' help, they've pinpointed their exact location and gathered all their information. Meanwhile, Delilah is still reading the file. Gradually, she gains more information. When they were with that woman, their only responsibility was to keep her safe until she reached the CIA. Once the CIA took her under their protection, their work would be complete. But while reading all these files, Delilah is only looking for one thing. What happened to her father? And if he's dead, where is his body? But Delilah finds no such information. She continues searching for information about her father until she gets tired. Then, she starts to close the files and sees Caleb's family photos. She had never seen these pictures before. She starts looking at everyone very carefully. Just then, Haley comes back and starts questioning Delilah again. Hearing all the questions, Delilah says, Haley, listen to me carefully. There are only a few special people left in my life, and your father is one of them. So if you think I've come here to hurt you or your father, you're wrong. I've come here to help both of you. You are very special to me, so stop worrying so much about this. Just then, we see Caleb on the other side, at his bar. Some people enter, and Caleb becomes suspicious of them. He watches them very carefully. After a while, he realizes that these are Anthony's people. He quietly moves to the side and calls Delilah. He tells her, Anthony's people have come to my bar. That means if they know about my bar, they might also know about the house. So be careful. They can come to the house anytime. As soon as I finish them, I'm also coming home. As soon as he says this, he hangs up the phone and starts closing all the windows and doors, then attacks everyone. He's killing them one by one. There are a lot of people, but Caleb knows how to deal with such situations. He systematically eliminates everyone. On the other side, we see Delilah also closing all the windows and doors one by one. Then, outside the window, she sees a lot of armed people slowly approaching. Delilah understands that these are Anthony's people, who will attack them soon. She takes out her guns and tells Haley to be careful. If possible, go and hide in a good place where no one can see you, she instructs. And don't come out until you hear either my voice or your father's. Caleb is systematically eliminating Anthony's men one by one at the bar. Back at the house, Delilah is doing the same, killing anyone who enters. But there are too many of them, and Delilah can't fight them all alone. Still, she uses all her training, staying out of sight and taking down individual attackers whenever she finds them isolated. Suddenly, some of Anthony's men discover Haley. They grab her, and Haley screams. Hearing her cries, Delilah wants to rush to her aid. Just then, a man raises his gun, but before he can shoot Haley, Caleb arrives and starts fighting the attackers. There are too many, and Caleb must choose between his life and his daughter's. He chooses his daughter's life, taking a bullet for her, but not before he's killed every last one of the men. After eliminating them, he collapses to the ground. Delilah rushes inside and sees Caleb taking his last breath. She is devastated. Haley is crying, knowing she has no one left in the world but her father. As he dies, Caleb tells Delilah, "I taught you many things, and with their help, you don't need anyone anymore. You can save your life, no matter who comes after you. Now it's your responsibility to make my daughter like you. I know that Anthony's people will never leave my daughter alone, so she needs to be capable. If anyone comes after her, she must kill them." With these words, Caleb dies. Haley is heartbroken and sobbing. Delilah is also deeply disappointed. After her father, Caleb was the most important person to her, and now she has lost him too. After his death, they bury him in the backyard. Haley is still distraught, and Delilah stands beside her. Haley says, "I still don't understand what's happening and why so many people are after my father." Delilah decides to tell her the whole truth. "Your father used to work for the CIA, and so did my father," she explains. "But the CIA betrayed them. They were once the best agents of the CIA. Then, they met a woman who had secret information the CIA needed. So, the CIA framed my father and your father, making it look like they were selling the information to the Russians with that woman's help. Then, to kill them both and get the information, the CIA hired Anthony. That man, Anthony, is the one behind us." "But the truth is something else," Delilah continues. "The CIA knew how capable Caleb was. He knew all about the CIA's black money. The CIA was afraid that if Caleb turned against them, he would destroy them. That's why they did all this, to kill everyone and end the matter forever. They never let Caleb go, and in the end, they killed him. Now they will come after us because they think we also know all this. I'm ready to fight them, but their numbers will be very high. I don't have enough weapons. I need all those weapons so I can kill all those people." Hearing all this, Haley leads Delilah inside and reveals her father's secret room filled with weapons. Delilah is thrilled to see so many weapons. She gathers them all, and a new hope fills her heart that she can fight all of Anthony's people. Haley also helps her. They start planning how they will kill Anthony and how they will use all these weapons. As they are packing, Anthony arrives with all his people. He slowly approaches the house, and his men start flying drones all around. These drones have thermal technology that can skin bodies. As soon as Haley sees these drones, she hugs Delilah. Delilah doesn't understand at first, but Haley explains, "All those drones have thermal technology. If we hug, they'll only see one person inside, and they might get confused and change their plan." Delilah likes this idea. Anthony is surprised. How can there be only one girl inside? He thought there were two girls. Now, he doesn't want to take any risks. He gets out of his car and shoots Kronos. Then he shouts at Delilah. Delilah doesn't come out, knowing Kronos betrayed her. Anthony realizes Kronos is no longer useful to him. He shoots Kronos in the head, then stands up and looks towards the house, aiming at Delilah. However, she doesn't shoot him back. She knows that only Anthony can tell her father's secret, and if she kills him, she'll never know the truth of how her father died. Anthony, seeing that they're not coming out, tells all his men to go inside and kill everyone. He gets back into his car and watches everything that happens inside. Delilah is ready. As his men come in one by one, she starts killing everyone. She has plenty of weapons and knows how to use them. She doesn't let anyone get past her, knowing every vantage point in the house from where to attack. Meanwhile, Haley is also helping her. Haley isn't a foolish girl. Her father taught her to fight, and she's well versed in weapons. She systematically kills everyone she sees, leaving corpses scattered all around. When Anthony finds out, he's surprised. He knows there are only two girls inside, but two girls killed so many of his men. He can't believe it. He gives his assistant a gun and says, "Now you have to go inside." His assistant has no fighting experience. Anthony only has a handful of people left, and he sends his assistant in. Everyone starts going inside, and they face Haley. Haley is killing them one by one. No one can stand in front of her. Then Anthony attacks Delilah. They both fight for a long time. Anthony is stronger than Delilah, and she struggles against him. Anthony pulls out his gun, but before he can kill Delilah, Haley shoots Anthony. He falls down, and Delilah finishes him off. They have killed everyone and now sit peacefully, knowing no one else will come after them. Then Haley tells Delilah, "I want us to stay together. Now, our next target will be the CIA. We will take revenge on the people who killed your father. I want you to be my teacher and teach me how to become a dangerous killer."